give me a good old cheeky thumbs up if you can hear me, if you can see me, and all that good stuff. And then we're going to get started. It's not often we do a live stream when it comes to updates on the old Ukraine-Russia situation, but I thought I'd go live today and do it today. Hang out with you guys, get to know you guys a little bit more, and maybe even do a little bit of a Q&A at the end of it, because I know usually when I do these videos, and they've been getting shorter and shorter because the updates have been few and far between these days, but the videos for the Ukraine updates have been getting shorter, so I thought if I go live, do a 10-minute talk on the map and the summary of what's going on with Ukraine and Russia, but then also do a little cheeky 10-minute Q&A at the very end of it. So give me a cheeky thumbs up when you can hear me. All good. What's happening? The British Slayer, Krypton, Musa, Monster Crown, Gaben, Pedro, Flip, Cullum McGreen, Elliot, Traveller, Otter, Musa. I already said you. How's it going, everyone? How are you all? Let's have a good old Chin-Wag. Let's talk about Ukraine-Russia situation. Figure out what's going on. We're going to be live for probably just about half an hour. That's all we're probably going to be doing. How is everyone? Blaze, how's it going, my dude? Viking2799, how are you? Monster Crown, Ben, Gouge. How's it, Gage? Mitchell, Jacob, David, Michael. How are you all? How are you all? So, as always, we've got the summary from the BBC. Again, and I've said this plenty of times again, but it's a live stream, so I'm going to go over it this time. Why? I look a lot at the political a wide range of political spectrums at the headlines of what's going on in the US, what's being told in the US about the Ukraine and Russia situation. The best one I've seen, the most unbiased one that I've seen, is the BBC one. So we go over that one, and then we move over to the live map. We're going to have a little bit of a chinwag about the live map. Although there's not many updates there, I definitely do want to kind of go over that still. Okay? So let me pop this up. I had a question of the day, but I just recorded a video for tomorrow, and I used the question of the day for that. So if you want to check out the video tomorrow, it was me reacting to some live footage of World War II military. I never react to World War II military, so if you want to see that, I literally never react to like live footage because it's always a little bit iffy with YouTube. So if you want to see that, hit the notification bell and subscribe, and you'll get to see that in the near future. Okay? When I say near future, I mean tomorrow. All right, let's shut up. Let's pop this up. The whole Ukraine-Russia situation. Let me read some chats before we get into it real good. Greetings from England. Hello, hello, hello. What do you think of Ukraine use of the Azov battalion? Lots of dodgy stuff about them. Is that the kind of vigilante group that I've heard about? Yeah, I don't know what I think about that. Hey man, I love your channel. Thank you for all the Halo and Wars updates, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Greetings from Scotland. We are all feared of North Korea versus South Korea diversion of Ukraine. That even if NATO allies can carry insurgents in Russia occupied Ukraine, Russia is going to turn major population center into Grozny 2.0. I don't really know what you're talking about, mate, if I'm honest with you. I don't really know what you're talking about there. I really don't. Anyway. So, the reason I put the title of Is It Over? Is because obviously the war is not over. But it looks like the majority of the sanctions have been done now. And I feel like a lot of governments around the world are really kind of settling down a little bit now. And they're kind of calling it quits on pointing fingers and stuff. And they've done it and they're moving on. And I don't like that. The US is very good at this. And the UK does it as well. Where if it's not a huge, big headline that grabs attention, they move on to something else. And it's usually just stirred up politics. I mean, if you're from the US, I don't like talking politics, but it's an absolute shit show no matter what side you're on. And it's annoying. It's annoying to watch. But unfortunately, there are still important things being done. You can look up here. There's nearly 50,000 people viewing this summary page right now, which goes to show that people do care. People do care. Okay? Will Russia attack Finland? Seems like they will. I don't know. Russia threat, like they threaten all the time, don't they? doesn't necessarily mean they're going to. They do it all the time, guys, don't they? It is what it is. It's Russia. It's what they do, right? It's what they do. Anyway, let's crack on with the summary. Summary. I've got dyslexia, guys. I'm sorry. The US announced additional $800 million in military assistance to Ukraine. Okay. We're going to read a bit more into that. President Biden says the support will include new weapons tailored to combat Russians' expected wider assault in the east. Interesting. This comes after Ukraine's President Zelensky made another impassioned plea for heavy weaponry. Meanwhile, the International Criminal Court chief prosecutor, Karim Khan, says Ukraine is a crime scene. He made the comments on a visit to the town of Bucha, where images of streets strewn with bodies shocked the world. And a report from the OSCE says Russia carried out intentional human rights violations in Ukraine. We know that they're going to do this. We know that they've done this, don't we? We know that Russia are killing civvies. We know this, unfortunately. It's a big update right there. They killed a lot of civilians, unfortunately, but at this point, I mean, what else do we expect? What else do we expect? Every time they don't threaten, they would do it. Exactly! It's like they do the opposite of what they're going to say. I really hope that Azovs don't become heroes despite them being terrible. Yeah, I agree. I agree there, mate. Because they are a bit dodgy, if it's the ones I'm thinking of. As our Prime Minister said, that's what they always say about threats. True. Finland. It's true. It's true. I think a lot of the European countries now are going to be the ones who are not part of NATO and the European Union are very much going to be interested after this. Very much. As soon as a country joins NATO, Russia's not going to invade. Russia can't invade Ukraine without struggling. Imagine if NATO was in there as well. They'd get hammered. They'd get absolutely hammered. Russia's weak. They're not strong like they thought they were. Nope, you're right there. They're right there. Why can't we just be happy with what we've got, share around the world instead of taking more? I agree. You'd expect, 2022, but people are still greedy. It's all about ego, isn't it? It's all about ego. All about ego. The president of Poland went to see the damage made in Ukraine today. Oh, yeah. This whole Butcher situation has been horrific. What's the latest on US weapons packaging? The $800 million worth of US weaponry pledged by President Biden on Wednesday to Ukraine includes artillery and radar systems that might require additional training for Ukrainian troops. The systems that will probably require some additional training for our Ukraine forces are the howitzers and the counter-artillery radar, Pentagon spokesman John Kirby told reporters. The radar system, he said, is not a very difficult system to operate, but it's not one that they have in their inventory. Yeah, so it's going to take a little bit of training. Howitzers are a type of relatively short-barreled cannon used to lob shells into enemy lines. According to the U.S. Defense Department, the shipment will include 18 howitzers along with 400,000 artillery rounds. It will also include hundreds of missiles and switchblade drones, also known as kamikaze drones, due to the way they can fly into their target. Jeez. The US is also sending 11 helicopters, hundreds of armored vehicles, anti-personnel mines, body armor, and chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear protective equipment. This is big. Chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear protective equipment. We know that Russia loves to threat. We know they love to threat, don't they? Right? So this is important that they've got this equipment to protect themselves, because it wouldn't surprise me if when Russia get a little bit sad, they end up wanting to bomb things, because that's what Russia do. 1 second. That's what Russia does. So no surprise there. Russian flagship cruiser hit by Ukraine rockets. European leaders visit Ukraine. Good. Do we know exactly? Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia have become the latest world leaders to hold talks with President Zelensky in Ukraine. Okay. Good. Good. The more eyes they get on the ground to see it in person, the better, right? That's what's important. US will send 800 million in aid. Yep. Plausible to raise issue of genocide. Law experts. This should. More deaths reported in Kharkiv. Okay, so at least 7. Sorry if I just burped. All right, we're gonna look at the map. This makes me want to look at the map. Puppies rescued. Let's look at the map. All right. So obviously we've got a bit of news up here, and we're gonna go over that. We don't usually go over that, but I just wanted to look at this one real quick. Reports of explosions in the area, which is weird down here. We've got something else here as well. Real-time network data shows a collapse of connectivity in Kharkiv Oblast, Ukraine, due to the loss of service on Maklut, the region's largest internet provider. So this is important. Reports of a DDoS attack on its infrastructure. This is important because comms are really important. Comms are very important. So to see that is kind of worrying in a way. I swear, my computer. It's kind of worrying. Not much over here happening around Kiev, which is good. Things have slowed down there. We've got a little bit of battle in here, a little bit of battle in here. We've got this on the border here. Russian military shot today at Ukraine border point near a village in Kharkiv region with small arms and grenade launchers. No surprise there. It's down here. And I've been over this time and time again. Look at all the shelling all around there. What's this one here? Deputy PM of Ukraine, no evacuation today as Russian troops block evacuation buses in the region and constant attacks in Luhansk region. No surprise there. Typical tactics from Russia, right? Let's go to the very top of here. Let's look at the news at the very top of here, and then we're going to get into a little bit of a cheeky Q&A. Right here in the southern part of Ukraine, another Russian drone was shot down. That's nice to see. 1,567 people managed to evacuate to safe areas. That's good. Our objective is to do exactly that, replies when asked if the US diplomats will return to Ukraine. Okay. This is US news more than anything. Ukraine military launched 2 anti-ship missiles at Russian Navy project 1164 Atlant cruiser near Zimny Island, reportedly setting her on fire, causing damage. Head of regional administration. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't pronounce some of the names. 3 people were killed. Where's this? More shelling. 3 people were killed and 4 were injured in a shelling. The Russian military kidnaps the member of Skadovsk Regional Council, Vladimir Kurikov. This is the big thing that I haven't really covered yet. The fact that it looks like there's a lot of Russian high officials getting captured and assassinated. And a lot of people who are being captured, it looks like Russia don't want them back. It's really strange. Really strange. Anyway, that's the majority of the update. There's fighting still down here. It doesn't go into too much detail, but we know that there's fighting here. And we know that they've backtracked from Kiev. There's obviously little parts of fighting here and there. We know that there's a bunch of stuff happening on the borders, as you would expect. But again, nothing much has changed. Russia are struggling. So, with that being said, let's pop up this. I don't need my members up just yet. But I want to get chat up, and we're going to do a bit of a cheeky Q&A. Let me pop out chat. Let's do a Q&A. So get your quizzes in now if you've got them. And we're going to go over some of them, okay? We're going to do a good 10 minutes or so here. How long have I been live? We're going to do a good 15 minutes here of a Q&A. So get your quizzes in now. Obviously, all donations and member quizzes come first. And then we'll go through the rest of them, okay? Boris Johnson went to visit Zelensky not too long ago. I did see that in the news. That was kind of like in between videos when I covered them. Obviously, ask questions mostly about the Ukraine-Russia situation. But if you've got things that are a little bit just outside of there, don't be afraid to ask either. Also, if you want to ask a little bit of video game stuff as well at the end there, that's okay as well, because we are between games. I haven't picked what game I'm going to play next, and that's something we want to talk about at some point. All right. What's your father's thought on the war? Obviously, he's for Ukraine, and he's hoping that Ukraine push through. But at the same time, I haven't really spoke to him too much about it. You know, I'll mention it and I'll just be like, yeah, it's an absolute shit show. And that's kind of his take. He doesn't really go into too much depth in it. So that's what my dad's thoughts are on it. I never expected Ukraine to hold out as long, honestly. I thought it would take 2 weeks and Russia would have overwhelmed. It is possible Russia have lied about their military might. Of course they have. Of course they have. They've completely lied about it, and they've been embarrassed. They've been really, really embarrassed, if I'm honest with you. I think that this really, because everyone talks about the big three countries, right? US, Russia, and China. Russia are not part of that, and after seeing what they're capable of, if they tried to invade, I don't know, any other country like the UK or the US, they would get their ass absolute handed to them. So now we know when they make a threat, it's all words. The equipment's outdated. The people are not trained well enough. The tactics are outdated. They're just not good enough. It's all threats. It's all threats. Hey, Lou, do you think Putin will lose it and use nukes? I mean, who knows? He's obviously someone with a massive ego. A massive ego. So we can only hope that he doesn't. But at the same time, who knows, right? Who knows what's going on in that guy's head? I don't think some of the people working with him know what's going on in his head. I really don't. Blaze says, do you think a larger troop presence from NATO should be deployed into to really begin the show of our military might, strength and unity? I think that there's a gentle balance here, because obviously if NATO get involved, which the chances are they're not going to, they're just going to supply stuff. It means that NATO are then going against Russia, right? And if that happens, Russia can say, oh my god, they're doing exactly what I expected them to do. China, please, will you help me? Belarus, will you help me? Or these other countries, will you help me? And then that's when things get a bit iffy and we might end up on World War III. So it's a worry of trying not to escalate things. All right, we got some first donations here from Micah and Rusty Plus. He's with the $5. Thank you so much. He says, not really a question, but I always enjoy watching your content. Hope to watch your videos for years to come. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that very much. Thank you very, very much, Micah. $5 right there goes a long way. Thank you very much. Dakota with the $2. Thank you so much, my dude. I really appreciate that. Or dudette, whatever you are. I appreciate you, person. Putin sends possible opposition to him in Ukraine. What do you mean by that? Putin sends possible opposition to him in Ukraine. Putin sends possible opposition to him in Ukraine. I don't know what you mean there, mate. I don't know what you mean there. If I see you comment in the regular chat, I will try and decode what you're trying to say there. The new Call of Duty should be called Card Curtain Call. Contain as in an iron curtain, as in they aren't as tough as they projected for years. Yeah, the new Call of Duty is supposed to be a sequel to the Modern Warfare game, isn't it? Which I'm very excited for. I'm actually re-downloading Warzone as we speak, because I'm very excited to play it. I've not played it in a long time. Don't worry, Blaze. Don't worry about it. I love you, my dude. Thank you. Do you think Ukraine is living the real Red Dawn right now? No, I don't think they are. I think it's the. I think it was initially, but I think Russia got their ass handed to them. They really have. They've shown how unprofessional they are. Seriously. All right, let's have a look here. The whole war is just similar to the beginning of World War II. It is, but it also slowed down a lot, didn't it? It slowed down a lot. So, I don't know. I think he means that he sends people who oppose him to Ukraine to fight and die. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. Dakota with the $2 again. That's why he doesn't care if officers get caught. Oh, yeah. So you're right. Yeah, I agree. He sends the people who are against him to fight. Or there was one news about one of them was captured, and they were going to do a trade for some prisoner of war, and Putin was like, nah, you can keep him. Which just goes to show anyone who helps out Putin is going to get his backstabbed, aren't they? It's ridiculous. Russia's building up on the Finland border. It's probably just all chat. Although if Finland get invaded, I think shit's going to go down if another country gets invaded. I really do. I think if Finland start getting invaded, shit is going to go down. I also forgot to say, Dakota, thank you so much for the $2 again. That's very, very much appreciated. I think shit will go down. If they try and invade Finland, it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. How do you feel that Russia has used chemical weapons? Have they used chemical weapons yet? Have they? I don't know if they have yet. Is it possible that USA can sell a tank to Ukraine for $1? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Russia don't have a good track record with fighting Finland. I'm sure they don't. Finland is in the EU. That will be it. It might be why he wants to provoke a full-scale war. You might do. I tell you what, if he even touches ground in Finland, shit's going to go down. Shit is going to go down. What do you think about Ukraine launching strikes in Russia? What do you think would happen if Ukraine started pushing into Russia? I don't think they would. Just for the morals of it. Because there's a lot of people in Russia that don't want this war. A lot of people. So, I don't know. I don't think they would do it. But I think they could if they wanted to. Hey from Manchester, UK, dude. Hope it's going well. Mate, my place, my town, Manny. I love Manchester. I miss it very much. Angelo Giuliano with the $5. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. Unrelated to Ukraine, have you reacted to the channel Ghost Town Living? And if not, could you please? I don't know what Ghost Town Living is. Let me take a quick cheeky look. You know I love me ghost stuff. Ghost Town Living. Let's have a look at this channel. Just someone who lives in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't react to his channel, but I'd certainly watch it. Anyway, thank you so much for the $5. It goes a long way. Gas is very expensive right now on the road. Blaze Pilot. Oh, yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do live in a school bus and we're traveling the United States. So any money that gets donated goes to gas because diesel prices are through the roof right now. Blaze says, "Ooh, Manchester, London is the best." I'm not even gonna acknowledge it. I'm not even gonna pretend that comment is real. Only joking, please don't hate me. Okay, good. Good. I wasn't even gonna acknowledge it. I was just gonna pretend it wasn't even there. Gone. It's out the brain. Gone. Bumdow, I think is how you say it, with the $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. Very much. At least it ain't Birmingham. Seeing as US NATO are flying right outside the areas to collect intel on live combat tactics and strategy, do you think that Russia held back to protect strategy? Ace in the hole, so to say. I do think, Greg, that there is some things being held by Russia close to the chest. Like, they're holding some cards close to the chest. But I don't, like, they projected to take over Ukraine in 2 weeks and they didn't. It's been like nearly 2 months now and they're getting pushed back. So I feel like if they had something that they could do, they would have done it, right? Unless they're purposely trying to look weak, which I don't think they would do that. I really don't. But that is definitely something that they could be doing. We know that they're regrouping right now. But what's that to say? Hey, I got it right. Thank you. I'm glad I got it right. What's that to, like? It doesn't matter, does it? You know what I mean, we don't know whether that's true or not, and we can't take anything that they say as fact, can we? As fact. I've got a bunch of mates at HMS Collingwood. Did you ever go there? No, I did not go there at all. Manchester is the new London. No, Manchester is the new Manchester. Manchester is Manchester. It'll never be like London. It's better than London. Always will be, always has been. Manchester is Manchester. There's no way the Russian army is that weak, surely. That's the whole point, though, right? We expected them to absolutely dominate, and they didn't. They got their ass handed to them. If they had something up their sleeve, they would have used it by now. Because they look weak. They look very weak. Micah with the $5 again. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Not sure if you're a Friday the 13th fan, but if you are, do you think you'll ever do a reaction to the video to the fan film Never Hike Alone and its sequel? I have never seen that before, but I could definitely check it out. Let me pull this up real quick and have a little cheeky peek. It's Never Hike Alone. Let me look at that. Let me see. You know I love a good horror thing. You know I do. You know I do. I could react. Oh, it's a bit long though. It's an hour long, mate. It's an hour long. I have to break it down, wouldn't I? I have to break it down quite a bit. Bumdow says, thank you, mate. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you very, very much. I really do. City or United? You're in a laugh, aren't you? City or United? How is that even a question? City or United? Jeez. Who asks that type of crap? Friggin' City or United? It's United all the way. Who's City? They're just that rich kid who gets everything they want. But they don't earn it. They don't do it the hard way, like United. Do you know what I mean? You and the wife ever think of having a kid? We'd love to see Original Human version 2. We have 2 children. Look at this little guy. That's little Silas. And then little Juniper. They're both at the river right now, which I'm going right after this. So get your last questions in. We've got about 3 minutes left, and I'm leaving. So get your last quizzes in, all right? Never see you without your hat. That was odd. You want to see me without the hat? I'm growing my hair, actually. I'm growing my hair. And I'm also growing my beard. I'm gonna have a great big bushy beard. Does anyone know that reference? Let me know in the chat if you know that reference. Great big bushy beard. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm gonna grow my hair like I used to have it, and I'm gonna grow a great big bushy beard. I went to the Texas Renaissance Fair, and I saw a bunch of people dressed like Vikings, and I wanted to be one. So they inspired me to grow a beard. I'm going to grow a great big bushy beard. I'm going to put loads of beads in it and braid it. And then I'm going to have a big old fucking long hair. Do you know what I mean? Come on here looking like a grizzly bear. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, Micah! Hot Fuzz! You legend! Yes! And Radim! You got it! Legends! Okay, before we go, everyone put in the chat what video game you would like to see me play next. We're going to do a poll on the live stream. Okay? Get your video game up. We're going to do a poll on the live stream. And decide what game I'm going to start next. Got a few in mind. Mass Effect, Gears of War, military games, Medal of Honor, maybe like Sniper Elite. Ooh, that would be a really good... Ooh. The Sniper Elite games? Ooh. Let me know in the comments what you think. We're getting a man bun again? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hey, Original Human, I found your channel from your Titanfall 2 playthrough, and we've enjoyed watching you since. Also, my family is building a schoolie, by the way. Hell yeah! If I see you on the road in the US, we'll definitely travel for a little bit together. We've made like a bit of a convoy with some friends. Made some great friends on the road. All right, Sniper Elite 3 and 4, Elden Ring. I'm playing that in my own personal time. I love me fantasy games. Play that in my personal time. Uncharted, already done. Fallout, already done. Insurgency Sandstorm, SCP, already done. Doom, already done. Squad, nah. Hello Knight, already done. Arma 3, nah. Doom, already done. Brothers in Arms is a good one. COD, we've already played pretty much all of them apart from the OG ones. Okay. Medal of Honor, Sniper Elite. I think the sniper... Imagine me just playing sniper games. Guys. What do you think to this? Warzone. We could play some Warzone. Metro Exodus would be nice. Gary's Mod, Total War Series, Ace Combat, Warframe, Titanfall 2. Sniper Elite. Guys, I think Sniper Elite might be the one. What's the newest Sniper Elite game? Is it Sniper Elite 5? Ooh, it's expensive. Ugh. I haven't really got the money for it. I might have to wait a little bit. Unless it's on Xbox Game Pass. You know? Let me have a little cheeky peek. Sniper Elite 5. Oh, pre-order. It's not even out yet. When's it come out? New Lego Star Wars. I've got it already, mate. I'm playing it in my own time. I play anything Star Wars. Thank you for the $2, mate. I appreciate that. When's it come out? May 25th. We've got a while yet, haven't we? We've got a while until it's out. Have we got any other Sniper Elite game? Maybe Sniper Elite 4? Maybe we can look at Sniper Elite 4? Sorry about the weird noise on my mic. I don't know what's going on with it, and I don't know how to fix it, guys. Sniper Elite 4. Let me have a little cheeky peek at this. Xbox Sniper Elite 4. If he's on, like, Game Pass, I can play it, but... I've got that on here right now. Oh, it's a Game Pass! Sniper Elite 4. What do you guys think? Is it any good? Should we watch the trailer right here, right now, for Sniper Elite 4? Should we do that? Give me a thumbs up if you want Sniper Elite 4. Sniper Elite 4. Give me a cheeky thumbs up. Trailer. Give me a cheeky thumbs up if this is something you want me to play. Alright? We're gonna watch the... Oh, it's kind of an old game, isn't it? Micah says, with the $5, thank you so much. Zombie Army Trilogy. It's Sniper Elite with Nazi zombies. Hitler creates an army of zombies. This sounds like a great game. This sounds great. All right, let me pull up the Sniper Elite gameplay trailer. Let me pull this crap up and we'll watch it together, shall we? Then we're going to call it a day there. Okay. So it's being sneaky beaky. You know how bad I am at being sneaky beaky. You know how bad I am at being sneaky beaky. Should I play Sniper Elite 4, guys? Bus tour. We're going to get that soon. It's a very slow game, isn't it? I mean, you're a sniper. Ah, the knee! Bah! Deaded! Boom! Oh my days, guys! Oh, guys. All right. Don't show me too much more. No spoilers. I'm going to download Sniper Elite, guys. I'm going to be playing it. I wonder how big the game is. I wonder how big it is. But we're going to play it. That's what we're going to play. And then we'll play one Sniper Elite 4 game, right? Before the new one comes out. And then we might touch on the Zombie Trilogy one. All right? All right, guys. We're going to call it there. It's been a fantastic stream. Thank you for being here. I love you all. I will see you in tomorrow's video, which is my reaction to a fantastic video called World War II Battle of Kursk Insane Footage. And that will be out tomorrow. So definitely check that out, okay, guys? Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day.